What's up guys, this is iTweaks here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install Cydia on your iPhone using Windows. Now of course Cydia has to be installed manually, so we're having to do this on our PC, but I did do a tutorial on how to install Cydia on your iPhone on a Mac. So if you're on a Mac, then you can just check the link in the description below. I'll put a link to that tutorial for you guys. But if you're on Windows, I got a ton of questions about how to do this on Windows. I guess the Mac version didn't really translate well over into Windows, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that right now. Now, first of all, I want to apologize for the quality of this video. I figured the information was a little bit more important than the quality, so I'm actually just recording my screen or my monitor right now. So before we start, let me go ahead and say that you do have to be jailbroken in order to do this process. If you aren't jailbroken, I'll have a link in the description below for you guys to click on to get jailbroken. And then once you're jailbroken, you'll have this application right here on your phone called Pangu. We're going to go ahead and open that up, and then you're going to tap on Open SSH. Once you tap on that, you'll see a little install button right up here at the top. Go ahead and install that. You don't have to respring or anything like that. And then once this is installed, then we can SSH into our device. So we're going to go back here, and you can obviously see we did not have Cydia on this device. So what we're going to be doing is downloading two programs right here. We're going to download WinSCP, and then we're going to download PuTTY. I'll put a link to both of these programs in the description below. Also have a little step-by-step tutorial in the description. If you guys get lost during the video, then you can always revert back to that. So the first thing that we want to do is go ahead and open up WinSCP. So we're going to open this up, and then we're going to have to type in our host name. Now our host name is going to be our IP address on our device. So we're going to open up our settings here, and then we're going to open up our Wi-Fi connection, and then we're going to tap on the I. So when we tap on the I, you'll see that we have our IP address right here. So mine is 192.168.1.7. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in, 192.168.1.7. And then for username and password, it's going to be the same for both of us. So we're both going to be using root as a username, and then for the password, we're going to use Alpine, which is ALPINE. And then we're going to click login. So now when we click login, it should go ahead and connect to the host. Now you might get a little pop-up right here before it actually logs in, and just click yes, and that's going to allow you to continue to connect to your device. So now this right here, this little box is going to be our device. This is our iPhone. So what we want to do is open up media, and then we're going to create a new folder. So we're going to go to new, and then we're going to go to directory. And then the name of this we're going to call Cydia. So we'll just type in Cydia, and then we'll click OK. And then we're going to open up Cydia, and then we're going to create a new folder or a new directory, and we're going to call it auto install. Capital A-U-T-O, capital I-N-S-T-A-L-L. And then go ahead and click OK. And then once we have our auto install folder, we're going to go ahead and open that up. So we'll just double click on it, and it should go ahead and open up. And then one thing I didn't mention is these two deb files. We need both of these because we're going to be putting these on our device and installing them. So these are very small files. You can see this one's only 65 kilobytes and this one's about 780 kilobytes. So we want to download both of these. Of course, I'll have a link in the description below for you guys. And then all you want to do once you're in the install folder or auto install folder, you just want to click and drag these over. So we'll drop those in, and then you'll get a little pop-up right here. Just go ahead and click OK. So it should go ahead and transfer those files, and you can see that right now. So now we're actually done with WinSCP. So we're going to go ahead and minimize that, and then we're going to open up PuTTY. So go ahead and open up PuTTY, click Run, and then here we have our host name. So this is going to be our IP address again. So we're going to type in 192.168.1.7. And of course, this is going to be different for you, so go ahead and make sure that you type that in right. Now, I actually typed that in wrong right there. Okay, so this should be my IP address. And then I have port 22. It should already be auto-filled in right there. And you want to make sure you have SSH ticked right here. So go ahead and make sure that that's ticked, and then click Open. Now, once this opens up, you should get a little terminal right here, or a command prompt. So we're going to log in as root, so R-O-O-T, hit enter. And then for the password, it's going to be the same. It's going to be Alpine, which is A-L-P-I-N-E, and then hit enter. So now we're logged in as root. So now what we want to do is go to that directory in which we have installed those deb files, or we've put those deb files. So we want to type in cd for change directory /var/root/ media with a capital I or a capital M, and then Cydia /auto install. So once we have that, just go ahead and hit enter, and of course I'll go ahead and put that in the description below for you guys, so you can just copy and paste it if you want to do that. So now we should be in the folder which we have the deb files, and we can check just by typing ls and hitting enter, and you can see those 2 deb files right there. So now what we want to do is install those. So we're going to type in dpkg space -i space *deb. So what that's going to do is install every file that has a deb extension. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're just going to hit enter, and you can see that it's already done. So now what you need to do is reboot your device. Now you can actually do this remotely within PuTTY. So we're just going to type in reboot, and you'll see on my device, if I go ahead and open that up, if I hit enter, it should reboot the device. And you'll notice you'll get a server unexpectedly closed network connection. That's because it's rebooting the device so it can't connect to it. So just go ahead and click OK, and we're basically done with PuTTY as well as WinSCP. So when this reboots, we should have Cydia on our device. Alright, so now that we've rebooted, let's go ahead and slide to unlock, swipe over, and we don't have Cydia. So what we want to do is do that entire process again. So we're just actually going to go into our WinSCP, and we're going to type in our IP, and we have port number 22, so we're going to be using username the exact same, root and alpine, and then we're going to log in real quick. Now we're going to double check to make sure that those deb files are actually there. Once this opens up, here it is. So we're going to go to media, Cydia, auto install. So those aren't there. So now we're going to put them back in. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we're done with that. And now let's open up PuTTY once again. Now we're not connected, so we're going to go ahead and close out of that and then open it back up. So we want to do the same thing, 192.168.1.7, and then we have SSH right here. So we have that tick, so we're going to click open. So this is basically the exact same process that we did before. So we're going to type in root, and then we're going to type in alpine for the password. So now that we're here, we're going to go ahead and type in the cd var root media Cydia and then auto install. Now you can just hit the up arrow and it should go ahead and bring that up. And then we're going to type in dpkg-i *deb. And then we're going to install those deb files with that exact same command that we used previously and hit enter. And you know that it worked when you see 1,062 files and directories currently installed. So we should be good. So now let's go ahead and reboot our device one more time. Alright, so this time we should have a Cydia icon on our device. So we're going to swipe over here and you can see that we have Cydia right there. Now if we go ahead and open that up, then it's going to go ahead and prepare the file system, which can take a while, and then it's going to reboot, and then it should be working Cydia. So I'm going to go ahead and skip to the end of this portion. Alright, so now that we're actually rebooted, you can see right here, if we swipe over and tap on Cydia, it's going to be working just fine. So that's how you install Cydia on your device using Windows. Now if you guys want to see some Cydia tweaks that are compatible with iOS 8, make sure you leave me a like and let me know in the comments below. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did and you want to see more videos on everything jailbreak and everything Apple, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Alright guys, until next time, peace.